So we all have heard Kwesi Arthur's side of the story. Now, a lot of people want to hear Glen, owner of Ground Up Charlie's side as well. So finally, his side has been released through his lawyer. First and foremost, the lawyer stated said Glen has authorized him to speak. So he is his mouthpiece as we speak to you now. So he had a very, very interesting session with DJ Slim. All credit to DJ Slim, where he touched on a few things. In fact, Emra, take it time and watch a full interview. We picked 4 most important things I was say utie na umeki o judgment. So first thing this lawyer touched on was the fact that whatsoever Kwesi Arthur posted on X was a complete lie and defamatory. According to him, say this particular thing that Kwesi did and others, say they can take them on legally. But what he wants to clear is that whatsoever post Kwesi made was defamatory.
Right. Thank you. I mean, what is going on is there's a lot of misinformation, disinformation, fueled by the posts that Kwesi made, and the posts are quite frankly defamatory.
Okay.
They've set Ground Up and Glen up for public lashing, and you can see that they are being mauled in the public square currently. You know, there's no good thing that you can say. I saw some of the posts that you did on your X before now about, you know, any people waiting to hear Glen's side and the kind of comments that the kind of comments I was saying. You know, it's sad because like this is the mob behavior, right? It's how you just get up and lynch people, mob people without knowing what the facts are. As lawyers, we say something, even in the Garden of Eden, Jesus or God, who knows everything and who sees everything, he knew that they had eaten of the forbidden fruit, but he didn't come and immediately start castigating them. He came and asked, what have you done? And Adam said, it is the woman. And he asked the woman, and the woman spoke. So whenever a matter comes, it's always good to, you know, pause, take your time, listen to all sides. And in this matter, I've seen people who are media professionals, you know, people who, by the ethics of their profession, are obliged to reach out to another side, hear the other side before they make commentary or make statements on it, already passing judgment and already republishing the thing. And as I've told you, the statements that have been made, they are defamatory. And in defamation, we say that every repetition is a republication. So the moment you repeat the defamatory statement, you have owned it. And you make yourself also liable to be in law to be sued for defamation.
Most importantly, Kwesi stated that he is being threatened over his own image, over his own talent by Ground Up and Glen. So the lawyer also touched on that, stating that there was no threat of violence in any form, in any way. So if Kwesi Arthur has evidence to back his claim, release it.
There has never been any threat of violence. Everything has been calm. Everything has been legal. And there has been absolutely no bullying. As Kwesi rightly stated, he stopped working with Glen in 2022. After the release of the Son of Jacob album.
After the release of Son of Jacob.
Exactly. Now, between that time and now, Kwesi has put out product. Kwesi has Sorry for the Tape or Sorry for the Wait, which was released 2024 or something. He has things that he's put out. In none of these situations was there a situation where it was said that Glen tried to stop him from putting out music. He's releasing singles. This is not the first time he's even put something out on Even.
This is the second time.
So obviously, those are all palpable falsehoods.
So now, this is the main thing that is causing the whole issue. Now, the lawyer took time to tackle the main reason why we are all fighting for Kwesi and others are also fighting for Ground Up. He tackled the image rights thing. Kwesi erezi otunebo explain it further.
Now, the main thing, and I mean, we can cut through to the chase. The main reason why we are here is that in promoting this current project, he used video footage and images that were commissioned by Ground Up in their previous history.
Okay.
Videos and images that were commissioned by Ground Up. And
they are like images and videos and all that is paid for, financed by Ground Up.
Exactly. So these are commissioned works. Okay, that Ground Up holds. Okay. Now, even if you are in those images, it does not entitle you to exploit those images commercially to promote your album.
Okay.
But he did that. And not only did he do that, he incorporated some of these existing images that were, from the period that they were working together into the album artwork. Now, when he did the promo rollout and the team noticed it at Ground Up, they consulted me. We wrote to him and we asked him to refrain from releasing those things because, or refrain from using it because these are materials that he does not own. And he needs to get a license or approval from Ground Up in order to use the materials.
Okay.
And he did nothing of the sort.
Okay.
And so the demand notice that went to him in relation to the continued exploitation of these materials had to do with not the fact that Ground Up claimed that they own him or Ground Up claimed that they own his image, because these are all falsehoods. Ground Up has never made such statements. Ground Up has never told him, you can't take a video and put it in front of you and record videos of yourself. It has never been said anywhere, and I would challenge him to bring out any evidence he has in proof of these statements that he's making, that Ground Up claims they own him, or Ground Up claims they own his image, or they own his name. There have never been any such assertions.
Wow.
This has only come up specifically on this project because of the material that he was using.
Okay.
And he was asked not to use it without permission. He went ahead and used it. He didn't even respond to the email.
So you guys actually reached out to him to tell him that refrain from using it.
Exactly.
Stop using these ones because these were commissioned by us. Okay.
And intellectual property is a funny thing. Those images relate to a certain period in history.
Yes.
The time when he was on the come up.
Yes.
And they evoke certain positive feelings in people.
Yes.
People will see it and they resonate.
Yes.
And that gives the material more trajectory. It pushes it further. It enables it to go further. So when these things occur, you are exploiting that feeling
for your
personal benefit.
Meanwhile, the label is not going to gain anything out of a product that they produce.
Exactly.
Now, lastly, Jesse, he took his time as well to explain Senior Kwesi a cash out from Ground Up Charlie as well as Glen. So according to him, a year 60-40 initially in favor of Ground Up after net deduction. So there's a difference between gross and net. Now gross no HS can buy then match. So what I say, Glen 60%, then Kwesi takes 40%. But net, it means they will deduct every expenditure made before they share the profit. So if they bought car for you, if they rented for you, if they gave you clothing, if they paid for studio session, they will deduct everything. And then the remaining, they give you 40% and they take 60%.
In the statement where Kwesi talks about, I have not received a dime.
Yes.
We've just talked about the factors of production.
Yes.
In the civilized world, what you do is that you enter into contracts which document how the factors of production will be allocated, how the profits will be allocated.
Yes.
Kwesi entered into a contract with Ground Up Charlie in 2017. It was a 4-year contract.
Okay.
It was renewable for 2 years.
Okay.
After the end of the 4 years.
Okay.
That 4 years ended in 2021.
Okay.
Now, mind you, the agreement with Platoon, who were the distributors for Son of Jacob, which was the last work that was put out, was signed in 2020.
Okay.
So the renewal kicked in, and the team kept working throughout the renewal period. And that is how come Son of Jacob came out in 2022. As at 2022, I was here. I was still working on clearances for the project.
Yes.
As
I had a lot of features.
Yes. They were still working on clearances for for the project, clearances from the UK, clearances from Nigeria. As of 2022, we had a copyright strike on Winning. Nobody knows this.
Okay.
We had a copyright strike on Winning.
Yes.
We had to enter into a settlement arrangement with the people.
Okay.
Just
because that song was also used as a Madden.
Yes, so that came subsequently.
Okay.
And so everybody was roped in. So as at 2022, and this is why I tell you that I'll be doing work which is for the benefit of Kwesi, but obviously there needs to be a machine that powers artists. And this is sometimes are the tensions, because artists are the talent. They may not necessarily know all about what's happening on the business side to promote the business aspect of the work. But whilst we are there working on clearance, do you think I work for free?
No, you're also being paid.
Yes. I cannot work for free. So in that same manner, obviously, costs are being incurred.
Yes.
You understand? So that contract was 2017, renewable for 2 years.
Yes.
Now, under the contract, the first version of it,
yes,
it was essentially Ground Up owns the product, but there's a revenue split.
Okay.
So the revenue split was 60-40
Okay.
in favor of Ground Up.
Okay. Ground Up owns the product.
Ground Up owns the product.
All the assets are
Yes.
for Ground Up.
Yes.
That includes images,
Yes.
likeness.
Not images as in, that includes the images that are produced, for instance, the pictures and things that are produced for
the
promotional content
pictures and all that.
those things. Yes.
So if Ground Up, if he enters studio for Ground Up, we then take a picture for album cover or for, let's say, some social media trend or for whatever purpose, those assets belong to
Those
Ground Up.
assets belong to Ground Up.
Okay.
Now, if the assets are monetized,
Yes.
then the revenue split kicks in.
Okay.
So the revenue split, Ground Up takes 60, Kwesi takes
Net
40.
or gross?
Net.
Net.
Yes.
Okay.
So definitely after the recoup, after expenses are recouped, Ground Up
Then
takes
there's
60,
a split 60-40
60-40
in favor of Ground Up.
in favor of Ground Up.
Okay.
So that was pre-2021.
Yes.
2021, when the agreement expired and was going to be renewed for the further 2 years, that split was changed to recognize, it was renegotiated to recognize Kwesi's heft in the industry, his status in the industry
Yes.
at the time. So it was renegotiated to be 50-50,
50-50.
meaning that at the end of the day, net proceeds are distributed in a 50-50 arrangement.
So these 4 sites, and me pese unya botre na chese otse asi, so that it will give you an informed idea in order to make your decision. Now, after watching this video, so when nya botre and share, take time and go and watch from beginning again to understand, because these were the 4 parts that I thought say it is right for you to make your judgment concerning Kwesi and Glen. So after watching, who do you think is right? Are you still in support of Kwesi or you are in support of Glen? Now, Adolfo, kindly let us know under the comment section. But before leaving you, trust me, any contract, you can say good morning, sign, import, Charlie, go and talk to a lawyer to explain to you before penning your signature. So this is the side of Glen, owner of Ground Up, Charlie. Any updates? Vimbas TV. Yadiba Bremo. Once again, all credit to DJ Slim.
Vimbas TV.